Danny's today it's a steakhouse, sushi bar with everything else in between, with wine spectator awards. When I opened in 1969, it was Danny's Italian restaurant for about 20 years. Superstorm Sandy had a real emotional impact on us, as well as to our business. We didn't have a lot of damage. My awning disappeared out front, and a 2x4 came through a window. We lost electricity, but only for 4 days. And when it came back on, we were open for lunch and dinner, almost from 10 in the morning till 12 at night. I had put charging stations all around the bar for people to do their iPhones, and they would sit here all day. They'd have lunch, and then they'd hang out through the whole afternoon, and then they'd be busy at night. And it was emotional, because when people who had no electricity for 2 or 3 weeks would walk in the door and look at lights and point to the television, I could only imagine how hard it was at home, being cold with no TV and a bunch of kids. I came across the Small Business Development Center when my networking group, the Navigation Business Group, asked me if I'd like to go to it. And they explained a little bit about it, and in the same sentence they asked me if I'd donate food. So I said sure. The speaker that night was Mark Wilson, and he said a lot of things that made a lot of sense. If I had been there 30 years earlier, it would have been a big help. But one of the things he told me was where I always felt the most important thing in a restaurant is the food and the service. And he said the most important thing is, number one, the overall experience, from the time they walk in the door till the time they leave. He said the second thing is cleanliness above everything else. The Small Business Development Center will teach old dog new tricks. I mean, I was there, I'd been in business 47 years, and I learned a lot there. Now, for the starting guy setting up, teaching them a game plan, showing them how to set up their bookkeeping, how to set up advertising, promotion, what they have to do, what they can't. That's stuff people don't know unless they came out of a business college. And a lot of people in small businesses don't have that background. I tell anytime I meet somebody who's new, I recommend, why don't you go out there? That's my final thought.